Today I'm going to start a project of repairing my film camera. It works for the most part, but I've caused a couple of problems. Let me back up. I don't know much about cameras. Up until recently, I'd just about hide any time a camera came out for a group photo. Under normal circumstances, I'd be happy to tolerate cameras as necessary and leave it at that. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, it is not normal times. Like many others, I needed a way to occupy more time without interacting with other people. This is my mom's old film camera, a Minolta XG-9. Searching around online will show that it's from the 80s or 90s, so it's beginning to show its age. Some of the connections and moving parts feel a little dry and gritty. In a moment of hubris, I pulled the camera apart and went crazy with some silicone grease. This turned out to be a mistake. At first, everything seemed fine. Swapping out the lenses now felt buttery smooth. But so did the power switch. Is that supposed to be buttery smooth? Why can't I get anything to focus? And what happened to the f-stop indicator? That window at the bottom. Let's see if I can get it back in focus. Yeah, there. I'm supposed to be able to read the f-stop that I'm at. And that brings us back to the start. The camera can still take pictures, but I've caused a few quality of life issues that I have to work around. Well, instead of rushing in and making things worse, let's think this through. Take it one step at a time. Let's start with f-stop indicator. This is the only one of the problems that I found with an externally visible cause. Let's get a better view. If I remember correctly, removing the front plate is pretty easy. You just have to remove these two screws and then lever it out. This is the viewing lens. There's a little bit of glue on it, so I'm cleaning it off here. I end up using the alcohol wipe anyway. Using a paper clip didn't actually do a lot. To replace the old glue and to hold the viewer lens in place, I'm going to put down a couple of drops of CA glue. Here I'm placing the viewer lens and holding it in place while the glue sets. Alright, let's see how it looks. With that sorted, let's take a look at some of the other issues. First thing is the loose switch. I'm going to start by disassembling the switch. If we look here, we can see the issue. There are ramped surfaces that used to interact with the spring and detent. I won't be able to fix this without more parts. Finally, let's take another look at this focus issue. No matter what I do, the image seems to be blurry. The lens seems to be pretty clear, and from the back I also don't see any problems, so it has to be inside of the camera body. If you look inside, the focusing screen has a little bit of grease smudged on it. I don't really want to mess around inside the camera body, at least not until I'm a little bit more confident. So for now, I'm just waiting on parts for the spring issue. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.